Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to Sunya IAS, guys. I hope you all are doing really great. And now you must be understanding that you are having the hold of this world geography. At least 70% of the world geography is now in your tips, guys, those who are following it wholeheartedly. In this particular video, we are starting a new continent which is left, that is Asia, guys. And this is again one of the most important continent. Till now, what we have seen, the pair North America, South America. Then the most challenging one you have completed, guys, Africa. Africa is indeed the most challenging one, I am telling you, right? Then when you have done this Africa, you have got the confidence, right? Why I did this North America and South America, so that you can get comfortable with my teaching also, the way I want you to think, so that your brain can nourish in that way. Then I jumped to this Africa because this is the part where you have to exercise a lot. Then Europe in the last part we have completed it. Now the major continent which is remaining is Asia. Asia is a very interesting. You will be learning. जब आपने Africa कर लिया, don't worry about this at all, right? Now before proceeding ahead, let us proceed. But before proceeding ahead, I would just again tell you that how PYQs have been coming. You have to, in the back of your mind, PYQ should go on running. कि question कैसा पूछा जा रहा है, how they are asking question, what they want us to know, right? So see this question. Consider the following countries. This I have already you have already seen this, but those who are directly coming to this video, I would ask them to see the previous video. There is a connect in my every continent. You will see a connect. But if you want to see Asia, you can watch it, right? So over here, you can see these countries, and what you have understood that, okay, I have to focus upon the location. So North America, South America, I did that way. Africa, exactly, I did that way, right? Europe also we did that way. But now this exact question was from Asia, and that too from Central Asia, guys. Borders with Afghanistan. That means automatically you should know that which country is present where. Africa, where is Angola? Can you tell me Angola? When you will know Angola, Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, South Africa, DRC, Congo, then only you can tell na these countries are from here. So somewhere you can eliminate the options. Otherwise, आपको यही नहीं पता कि बुर्किना फासो कहाँ पर है, घाना कहाँ पर है, टोगो कहाँ पर है, then how will you solve that question, right? So exact location you are learning right now, and in the examination you will recall it for sure. I am telling you, okay? Because UPSC also wants you to make the question correct, guys. Only who have worked hard in the preparation time. Those students who are completing this whole in 15-minute videos, there is a difference between those guys and you guys, right? आपने भी पहले 15 minutes के वीडियो में कंप्लीट करा होगा, but now are you understanding the fundamental base how we are creating, guys? I hope you must be understanding that. Okay, so see this question. This ocean, Mekong, Volga, Zambezi, we have seen. Thames we have seen in Europe. So this we have seen. Mekong is of Asia, guys. So we will be seeing the river system also. This seas, that what seas are surrounding Red Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea, Adriatic Sea, seas question. Now Caspian Sea will also be covered. So you will attempt this question in a beautiful manner. So they have combined intercontinental things, right? Are you seeing Adriatic? They have asked you from Europe. This Red Sea from Africa and Asia, Mediterranean, Europe. Are you understanding, guys? Like this, you will understand. See, Aleppo, Kirkuk, Mosul. These are the Asian sites. You have seen that they have asked African sites also. They have asked European sites like Catalonia and all. African, they have asked you Amhara, Tigray and all. Right now, these are some Asian sites. See rest of the questions. Again, bordering countries. That means you should know the exact location. And see this question, Jordan, Iraq. Nobody would have thought when this question for the first time would have come in the examination, nobody would have thought about Jordan. Are you understanding? But when this question came, after that, this Jordan became important. Lebanon became important. These are small countries in West Asia, guys. What I'm trying to say is that until the question is not coming, everything is unimportant. When it comes, everybody focuses upon that particular aspect. Understand? So we have to understand it in a way that certain things should be clear. And Asia, again, how we are going to study? In 3 parts, you must have already known. To cover Asia, first of all, part 1, this part will be dealing with the political angle, guys. Which all countries, location where, boundaries where, which are landlocked, which are touching any ocean, seas or lakes. When you will cover this, you are ready to move on to part 2. In this, you will understand all the physical features you can understand in the form of seas surrounding these particular countries, all the seas, straits, Important cities in news. This I'll be covering in the second part, because I can teach you in this part also, but it will become overload, guys. Overload of information I don't want you to do. Part 3 will be all about mountains, rivers, lakes, what else, and miscellaneous, in which we will see some deserts and all also. Then your Asia will be completed. Right, guys? Now Asia is the largest continent, you know. Asia is the largest continent, guys. How much, like, percentage it covers of our 30% land mass? 30% means if this whole world is 100%, 30% is covering Asia. So Asia is the largest continent size wise. What do you think the next continent will be? Obviously Africa. So this is first, this is second, and don't see it as it is, guys, because you know that Ural mountain are over here. So basically Europe is still here, right? So don't see it exactly, because I have already taught you. So aap isko pick point mat karna. One is Asia, two is Africa. We have studied this North America and South America. Who is having the larger landmass? So over here you will see North America is larger than South America. Understanding, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we have understood 5 continents. We are like Asia will be understanding. Out of this, Europe is having a smaller landmass compared to them. But when we will see Australia, Antarctica, then Antarctica will be having larger landmass, guys, of Europe. So that's why I'm not writing 5, right? So as we will cover these Australia, Antarctica also, then we will write it. Then I'll be telling you in the last that how ascending order of these size wise continents का क्या आप कैसे देखोगे उसको, राइट? सिमिलर वे में पॉपुलेशन वाइज भी आई विल बी टेलिंग यू. सो 2 क्वेश्चन ये जो आते हैं, बन जाते हैं कभी स्टेट पीसीएस वगैरह में, यू विल बी एबल टू डू इट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू नो दैट वेयर इक्वेटर इज. आपको साउथ अमेरिका पता है, आपको ये पता है इसके नीचे से ये जा रहा है. यू नो दैट दिस इज इक्वेटर. यू हैव द रफ आइडिया ऑफ साउथ अमेरिका 12 डिग्री. दिस इज योर 55 डिग्री. You have the rough idea of Africa that this is a 35 degree and this is somewhere around 37 degree. This is south, this is north. इतना बेसिक आइडिया तो हमें है. बेसिक, आई एम सेइंग, एग्जैक्टली मिनट्स नहीं पूछ रहा मैं आपसे. A basic idea now we are holding, guys. Understand it. Over here North America, if I ask you 8 degree north, this were somewhere around 83 degree north. This whole North America is in northern hemisphere. South America is in both hemisphere, but largely in southern hemisphere. Africa, you can say, is divided. Europe, we have seen that, okay, you can also see it in 70 degrees north, and over here it has been risen from around 33 degree north, right? Understanding it is on the northern hemisphere. Asia, you will see that it is from over here. You will see the landmass, mainland Asia, if you will see. So it is rising somewhere from here, right? Somewhere here from here it is rising. So which is written in the book, it is 10 degrees south, guys. Now they must be talking about, now 10 degrees south up as it is mat lo, because they must be talking about the mainland Asia. But you have some countries like these small countries, so they must be reaching to 30 degree or 35 degree, right? But mainland means which is connected over here, like you can see it is connected. So around 10 degrees south, you can say that it is there, 10 degrees south. So a rough idea you should have 10 degrees south to, again, more than 75 degree north, guys. 75 degree, approximately 75 degree north. Where is your prime meridian? This is your prime meridian. This is your prime meridian. Understanding? So Asia is in the eastern hemisphere. Understanding? So आप देखोगे ये यहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है कहीं से. ये आप टर्की का आखिरी पॉइंट मान सकते हो. So roughly how much you can think? You will say 25 degree east, or over here you will see 772 or 175 degree east, guys. So this much it has been over there. Understanding, guys? So this idea we are having, guys. Now the wonderful thing about Asia is one wonderful thing is we have our country over here, right? But other than that, over here you will see that Asia is being divided by geographers. Basically not divided by geographers, but whenever we study it under certain divisions, guys. For example, over here you will see North Asia. Now there is Central Asia should be over here, but over here you will see that we cannot take some districts of China, some districts of Kazakhstan like this and call it Central Asia. So inhone a group of countries, they have called it Central Asia, guys, over here. But obvious this will be West Asia or Southwest Asia. It is also known as West Asia. आप कहीं पे देखोगे कहीं कहीं पे आप देखोगे साउथ वेस्ट एशिया, एंड दिस विल बी योर वेयर आर इंडिया इज, this will be your South Asia, and this whole part will be in, guys, this will be in your Southeast Asia. ASEAN group आपको international organization you will be understanding, and this whole over here is East Asia, guys. Why I am not putting over here? Because this is a part of Russia only, and Russia comes under North Asia. Let me show you in the map. This is your basically Asia, guys. Now we have divided Asia as North Asia. This is covering basically one country only, Russia. Central Asia, you will be seeing a group of 5 countries. Southwest Asia, you will be seeing all the countries. South Asia, Akhand Bharat, guys, over here, present over here, right? नहीं, कहीं कहीं पर आपको मैप दिखेंगे जिसमें POK will be highlighted separately, right? Don't like आप उस चीज को point out मत करो. Here we are learning purposes. Like I am using these maps for learning purposes. Also, if I'll create own maps, then it will take me more time, right? So right now we just take the help of the online maps जो available है, उसके थ्रू मैं आपको पढ़ाने की कोशिश करता हूँ, guys, right? जिसमें बेस्ट थोड़ा सा मेरे को दिख जाता है कि ये मेरे को हाईलाइट करना है, तो मैं हाईलाइट करता हूँ. अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ईस्ट एशिया, आर यू सीइंग दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया? China, it is including Japan also. And this Southeast Asia, all the 10 countries of ASEAN you will see over here, and some other countries also we will be seeing, guys. Now, this is politically we want to build ourselves first of all. So if I tell you Lebanon is surrounded by what? If I tell you Kuwait is where? If I tell you UAE is where? That should strike in your mind. If I tell you Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan sharing border with each other, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan sharing border with each other. Right now आपके दिमाग में फिगर भी नहीं बन रही होगी. Those who are new to it and those who have already studied it, उनके दिमाग में भी नहीं बन रही होगी. I'm damn sure because आपने वो 15 मिनट में कंप्लीट करा. You have completed it in 15 minutes, right? Don't worry about it. Once for all, we will be seeing Southeast Asia. Every position. Is Laos a landlocked country or not? Is from Laos that particular river Mekong flows or not? Whole thing will be understood, right? So one by one we will be seeing it. Over here we have covered this particular North America, guys, South America, all the islands, and these we have covered. Caribbean, Hawaii Island over here, Galapagos, right? All this we have seen. Then we have come to this particular portion and we have covered this major continent, Africa, major continent in sense of countries. Then we have covered this Europe, guys. And if I ask you that Europe is separating Asia from, basically you will mark this Ural Mountains. Downwards you will see this Caspian Sea, guys, right? So you have this particular figure in your mind that, okay, if I want to go from Europe to Russia, you will Europe to Asia, basically Asia continent is separating by this Ural mountain. Then the Caspian Sea will come. Over here, Caucasus Mountains. Caucasus. एक बार spelling check करना है. Caucasus. एक बार spelling check करना, please. Caucasus Mountains you will be seeing over here. Then you know that this Black Sea, Azov Sea is present over here. It is the border. And then you will see over here Mediterranean Sea will come into picture, guys. So you know that downward this, right now only you have seen this is the part of Southwest Asia. We will be understanding it. So हम पहले इसको करते हैं cover. First of all, we will just see that Southwest Asia में what all countries we are having. So over here you will see 3 countries over here below Caucasus. Then you will see Turkey and all over here, guys. And how the countries formation are there, political boundaries, how they have set up, we will be seeing it. And you know that this is the most disturbed area of Southwest Asia, and this particular Iran, Afghanistan region. Very disturbed area, guys, right? Then we will be understanding this Central Asia. Then we will be moving towards Southeast Asia. Because this particular part, you know, I'll be highlighting this also in the end. But this we have to study in detail, and you also study it in detail under Indian geography. And this is very important, right? So we'll be seeing Indian geography in detail in the Indian classes only. Over here, this will be your Russia. And this is your East Asia, basically covering China. And this is your Japan. We will be seeing all about it, right? So first, my objective is to cover this particular part also. What you are seeing over here, Red Sea. So that means Red Sea से भी कुछ connection पे है. Over here, sorry, Red Sea नहीं, Mediterranean Sea. कभी कभार गलती से कुछ निकल जाए तो समझ जाया करना, ठीक है? This is Mediterranean Sea. This is a Red Sea. This is your Gulf of Aden, Indian Ocean. Now you have come to Indian Ocean, guys, over here. Okay, so we will be understanding it. This is your Caspian Sea. So countries must be attaching to Caspian Sea also. And this is your Black Sea. इतना आपको ऊपर overall you are understanding. Now let us delve into and this shoe shape ये जो बन रखा है यहाँ पर, let us complete this particular area, guys. कौन सी country कहाँ पर है? Let us see this. See this particular map, guys. Can you see it? I hope it is well understood. Can you spot कौन सा area मैंने I have zoomed it? Do you remember this Mediterranean Sea over here? Yes. Over here. This can you remember? Over कहाँ कर रहा हूँ? Where I am marking, guys. Just check it out. This particular area. Sea of Marmara. D and B. Dardanelles and Bosphorus. And over here, Black Sea. I told you that this particular part of Turkey is basically in Europe. And the major portion of Turkey is in Asia. So landmass you are understanding. तो यहाँ पर तो एक state आ जाता है. So this is not isthmus, right? So over here you will see like this. This type formation you will be seeing. And Turkey will be separating this Black Sea. और ये यहाँ पर ऊपर कॉकसस याद आ रहा है. कॉकसस में हाईएस्ट माउंटेन कौन सा देखा था पता है? उसका थोड़ा बहुत मेरे को आप वो तो बता दो. Just tell me the random height, randomly approximately height, how much we have like seen in the last class, part 3 of Europe. Elbrus, right? The highest mountain of Europe, Elbrus. Highest mountain peak of Alps was different, Mont Blanc. Highest mountain peak of Atlas was Tobkal. Highest peak of Africa was Kilimanjaro. So just down there you will see these 3 countries over here, guys. And in 2021-2022, Nagorno-Karabakh region was in news. Nagorno-Karabakh कहाँ पर है? पहले आप you understand these countries, then we will delve into those countries. We'll dig down deep and we'll see where this Nagorno-Karabakh region is. What is their disputed land? So over here, first of all, cover this country, guys. We are seeing West Asia. West Asia mein we are understanding the topmost portion near below Caucasus. So you will create that Georgia, Armenia, and your Azerbaijan, guys. Understanding? So focus how you have to do. This is your Caspian Sea. And Caspian Sea is basically separated by Black Sea by these 3 countries, and above is Russia. And these 3 countries, you have to remember that Georgia is touching Black Sea, Azerbaijan is touching this particular area, that is Caspian Sea. Armenia is in the middle one, so it is not touching any country. It is not touching any sea, guys. Over here, neither Black, neither Caspian. They will give you Armenia to get confused, to make you confused, but you will not get, because you know that Georgia or Azerbaijan. In this 3 countries group, you know Georgia is left side, Azerbaijan is east side, you know Caspian is this side, and your Black Sea is this side, guys. Very easy. Now mark this map on this particular beautiful, I have made not made, guys, I have picked this map which is a very good representation. Over here you will see. Can you mark? Also you must be having that practice map of West Asia. आपको मिलेगा West Asia जो आपने practice map, I have told you ना, you have to keep those practice maps with you, otherwise आपके लिए difficult होगा. या तो खुद से बनाओ, खुद से बनाओगे, it will take time, right? So first of all, Black Sea you have understood. These 2 states can you mark? This region of Turkey can you mark? Can you tell me this particular area, this particular area? Can you tell me the below 4 countries of the chaos which we have studied? Sorry, this include this also, in which 2 are landlocked. This is Kosovo and this is Macedonia. This is Montenegro. This is Albania. This is Crete. And in this particular area you have covered Georgia. This is your Azerbaijan. This is your Armenia. ठीक है, और ये आपका कैस्पियन सी. अंडरस्टैंडिंग, गाइस? सो रशिया से यहाँ इन अजरबैजान और इनका टच है, ये आर्मेनिया बीच में कहीं फंसा हुआ है. दिस होल कंट्री इज टर्की. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. And recently you have seen that यहाँ पर major earthquake you have seen over here, and India have been the major humanitarian aid India has provided. So soft diplomacy, you can see always India is ahead of everyone, guys. In terms of vaccine diplomacy also, you have seen how India was in the forefront of providing these aids. because India considered that helping everyone is the ultimate goal of everyone. ठीक है, ये ultimate goal होना चाहिए हमारा. So over here you are seeing that Turkey over here. So Turkey and these three countries you see. थोड़ा सा रीजन ये क्या देख रहे हो, अभी कोई कंट्री नहीं है, इट इज द पार्ट ऑफ अजरबैजान ओनली. अजरबैजान, अर्मेनिया एंड दिस जॉर्जिया. एक दो बार रिपीट करो if these words are new to you. So see this particular country also. This is Iran. This much Iran over here. So Iran is basically covering the major portion of Caspian Sea, southern portion. Then you will see that it has been covered by over here by this Azerbaijan. So there is no link with this particular Turkey, this particular Georgia, this particular Georgia and this particular Armenia. And above it you will see Russia. When we will see Central Asia, then we will see what all these countries are. Just limited over here. Below portion of Black Sea is covered by Turkey majorly. Left में you know over here which Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, and this side Russia, guys, and Georgia. And just check out the capitals of these also, guys. Over here you will find Ankara. Georgia capital is Tbilisi. Just check out in the map, that particular atlas spellings. If you are not finding an atlas correctly, Google it. Over here you will find Armenia capital is Yerevan, and this particular Azerbaijan capital is Baku. Okay, let us move ahead and understand this chaos over here, guys. It is very important to understand this particular part. This is your Mediterranean Sea. This is your Red Sea. How you will come from here? This canal is built by 4 lakes. This is your Gulf of Suez, Gulf of Aqaba. This is your Sinai Peninsula. This much information you have. ये आपको पता है सिनाई पेनिनसुला तक आता है. यहाँ पर आपको पता है टर्की आ गया है. This group you are seeing, ये ग्रुप आपको समझना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये वाला ग्रुप वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ये सबसे ज्यादा chaotic I am telling you. In whole of world geography, this region is chaotic. And the Africa, West Africa part, where the small country was there. But you will be understanding it, don't worry. First, you have to see that Mediterranean Sea is touching with this particular country, this small country over here, and this country. That means 3 countries from this part is touching Mediterranean Sea. Except Turkey to hai, because it is a larger part over here. You will understand this. So what is this country basically? It is Syria, guys, which has been in news from 2014 to 2020. Basically 2021 also it has been in news. A chaos, bomb blast, the rule of a lot of activities are going on over here, terrorist activities in the form of Syrian government and civil war situation, right? Because of rise of caliphate system and the rise of ISIS, basically also you have seen in this particular area. So this area has been in news, Syria. This particular country in 2021, you have seen one disaster over here, disaster in the form of earthquake, the factories blast, and this is basically your Lebanon. This is Syria, and this country, this particular country is the most powerful. You can see how much area wise its significance is not that much, but over here this is the most powerful state in this whole region. In international relation, you will understand about this Israel, guys. Rise of Israel, how Israel captured all Israel wars 1948, and after that how you have seen Israel wars, right? And India is having a good diplomatic relationship with Israel, no, without any doubt. So these 3 countries can you cover? That it is touching from world geographic point of view, which is my job to tell you. Mediterranean Sea is touching this particular Syria, Lebanon, and Israel very simply. Just see the geography of Syria, guys. Why I want you to tell you? Because over here, okay, this is touching, then a gap is made by this Lebanon only. Then over here you will see this. So Israel and Syria is also touching. Lebanon and Syria is also touching each other. So these 3 countries are touching each other. Are you understanding, guys? Later we will be seeing all the geographical features, physical features, guys. Kaunsi river, which lake, which are the important cities in the next class. Try to understand how I am making you understand these things, guys, right? थोड़ा सा इसका आप देखना. So a top portion is basically covered by Syria and this particular country, from where in the ancient times this civilization flourished over here, guys. And 2 rivers you will see over here in physical geography. In the part 3rd, I'll be telling you about these rivers. But Mesopotamia civilization flourished in Iraq, guys. This is Syria. So basically of this particular Arabian Peninsula, they have the top portion, you can say cap feature you can see is of Iraq ने पूरा cover कर रखा है and Syria ने. उसके ऊपर you will see Turkey, a larger portion, and Turkey connection with a large portion with Iran, guys. Above that you will see 3 countries. And over here you are seeing 3 countries also, Syria in the form of Syria also, which is touching Mediterranean Sea. This you have to understand, guys. Understanding. Also see the capital of this particular area of Syria. What is the capital of Syria? Over here, Syria capital, you will see Damascus, guys. Damascus. Right. Over here, Iraq. Find in the map, find in your atlas also. Iraq is Baghdad. Over here, Lebanon. Lebanon is your basically Beirut. And in Beirut, that particular explosion happened in 2021 news. I'll be telling you, don't worry. Then this Israel, it is basically having 2 capitals, Jerusalem, and other capital is Tel Aviv. In the map, I'll show you where it is situated in the next part. Right now, we are having completely becoming familiar with this this particular political feature where countries are there. Now over here, you have seen that 2 countries are left as before going towards the Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, sabko pata hoga. But over here in the left side, you will see touching Israel and this particular Syria and this particular Iraq is one country. Basically, Lebanon and this particular country is not touching. This particular country is Jordan. So these Lebanon and Jordan are not touching each other. Rest you will see it is touching Syria, Iraq, Israel, Iraq and Saudi Arabia over here. Similarly, you will see in the eastern side touching this particular part, which is known as your Persian Gulf, guys. Persian Gulf. अब आप eastern side पे भी पहुंच गए. So this is your Persian Gulf. Because the entry you can see it is narrow, right? So this country is Kuwait. This country is your Jordan. Is a Jordan is touching this particular Red Sea? Yes, because over here this particular part is known as Gulf of Aqaba, and Aqaba is present in Jordan only. Jordan, basically you have seen the capital as Amman. ठीक है, Kuwait is Kuwait city. एक बार check कर लेना अगर मेरे से कोई miss भी हो जाए. Miss means if I miss any country's capital, you have to check it. Again, I was telling you that in the formation, not in the form of the basically country, they can give you in the form of capitals also to arrange it from north to south, from west to east, like this they can give you. So over here you can see this particular portion is over. Let me show you in the map also. This Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia. I am telling you from the UPSC mindset that where you have to focus. Caspian Sea se kaun attached hai? Black Sea se those countries which are attacked. Turkey is covering this particular portion. Over here, then I have told you about that Syria and Iraq. Also, you can see it in the form of Syria covering this Lebanon and Israel over here. And there is a conflict between Israel and Palestine over here. Palestine also, don't forget it, guys. Palestine is also there, and there is a conflict which is going. And Palestine include West Bank and Gaza Strip. ठीक है, ये आप international relations में और dwell down करोगे. लेकिन I'll be opening up this country Israel in the next class. In the next means part 2 of it. This is one island country over here, guys, Cyprus. So Cyprus we cover it under West Asia. Cyprus capital is Nicosia. Also, you try to understand one thing that Cyprus is an independent country, guys. It is not controlled by any of the countries, right? So also this thing is clear. It should be clear. Now you can see this Red Sea over here, and the boundary of Red Sea is basically majorly covered by Saudi Arabia from this side. This country, do you remember? Egypt. This country, Sudan. This country, Eritrea. This country, Djibouti. उसके नीचे सोमालिया याद आ रहा है? उनके बीच में फंसा हुआ. Are you remembering that Ethiopia? Right. Good. If you can do it, guys. Great. This is Saudi Arabia, right? Kuwait you have seen over here. Okay, Kuwait is touching this Persian Gulf. Then Saudi Arabia over here. When you are seeing this Saudi Arabia, there will be few countries also involving. We will be seeing it. Saudi Arabia you have covered. Now see this horseshoe shape. Shoe shape आप देख रहे हो ना? नीचे से 2 countries you have to cover. That okay. that there is Yemen and Oman. Don't get confused. In the examination time, you will get confused that Yemen was first or Oman was first. So you will see that Y will be first and then O, guys, right? Reverse alphabetical order. Similarly, in the strait, in going from Sea of Marmara towards Black Sea, you are seeing Bosphorus first or Dardanelles first? Dardanelles first and then Bosphorus while going towards the Mediterranean Sea to Black Sea. Now I can say this and you can visualize this. This is what we want. Yemen. If those students who cannot visualize this, see the lectures more time, because I know that some of the students connecting 100% with me. I can bet that, right? And this small part also over here you are seeing, this is also your part of Oman, guys. And then this country in between, UAE. UAE is over here, guys. UAE. And a small country over here, you will see it as Qatar. And one more country, don't forget, it is Bahrain. Let me show you in the practice map. Don't worry about it. So Oman is this and Yemen is this. Oman का मैंने part आपको ये भी दिखाया. This is Arabian Peninsula, because this is a peninsula surrounded by 3 water bodies. So Arabian Peninsula you are seeing. Kuwait तक आप पहुंच गए थे. Over here when you will move ahead, ये छोटी सी country you are seeing, island country. This is your Bahrain. ठीक है, ये Bahrain over here. A lot of Indians go over there to work. Over here, then you seeing this particular area. This is your Qatar, and there will be those who are studying current affairs also. There is a controversy when Qatar basically was sidelined by all other countries, guys. Qatar crisis you have seen if you have know. Then over here in international relation, all this you study, guys. Then over here, this is UAE. Abu Dhabi, Dubai is over here, guys. Oman and Yemen. How you have to remember again these 3 countries, these 2 countries connection, these 2 countries connection, and these 3 countries in Mediterranean Sea, and these 3 in the west, in the east. Then Saudi Arabia will come into picture. Yemen, Oman. Then over here you just remember 3 countries pair. This. Don't forget Bahrain. Bahrain usually people forget it. Qatar नाम ही याद नहीं आता. You will not be able to remember Qatar or Kuwait. There is a difference between Kuwait and Qatar. I am telling you what confusion you will face, guys. Directly, I am not only teaching you, but where you will stuck, I am telling you in the examination time also, before examination also, right? So Persian Gulf, now if they will ask you what all countries are covering Persian Gulf, can you say Iran is over here? Can you say Kuwait is over here? Bahrain is over here? Qatar is over here? And this particular UAE is over here. Also this Oman is also over here if they will consider this it as. See one more thing, guys. Over here, can you see this particular small water body? This is known as strait. What this strait is known as? This strait is known as Strait of Hormuz, guys. Then this particular area is known as Gulf of Oman. This is a Persian Gulf. Do you remember Red Sea? Great. Do you remember this strait over here? Bab al-Mandab. And this was your Gulf of Aden. And then you come to this Indian Ocean. A broad understanding right now you take Persian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz, then I am coming to this Gulf of Oman, then Indian Ocean. From here Red Sea, Strait, Bab al-Mandab. Then अब मैं यार इसको करेक्ट नहीं लिख रहा, you try to understand, ठीक है? Bab al-Mandab, but I am speaking, try to understand, and because I have written it already. Over here you will see Gulf of Oman. Not Gulf of Oman, but sorry, Gulf of Aden, right? So you understood this. Can you tell me the capitals now? Riyadh. When I'll open these particular maps up, then you will see where Riyadh is actually. This Bahrain capital over here, you will find Sana'a. Over here, this particular UAE capital or this Qatar capital, Doha. World Cup has been happened over here. World Cup of what? Football, FIFA. Over here, this particular area, UAE, Abu Dhabi. Dubai is not the capital of UAE. Dubai is one of the city of UAE, guys. So Dubai is present over here, but it is not the capital. Oman, Muscat. Sorry, guys, over here, Bahrain capital is Manama. I'm really sorry. Actually, I got confused. Yemen capital is Sana'a. So don't let this confusion with you also. So Sana'a is the capital of Yemen. Muscat, Abu Dhabi, Doha, Manama, Riyadh. So sometimes one time you remember it by countries, one time you remember it by capital. This is your Baghdad, this is your Damascus, Beirut, Al Tawib, Palestine ka you will be seeing over here. It is a small country over here. Then Jordan, Jordan may you will be seeing Jordan, Amma, right? Over here, Palestine and Israel conflict, when you will study in international relation also, when tomorrow I'll be in the next class, part 2, I'll be opening up this map also, don't worry. Geography, I'll be telling you the story you will be understanding in international relations. Over here, Amma, you have seen this particular Ankara, this particular Tbilisi, Yerema, and Baku. Iran, Tehran, guys. Iran capital is Tehran. A lot of places which we have to see inside it, Aleppo, different places we have to focus upon. In the next class, we will do it. Right now, there are a lot. This is only West Asia which is going on right now. Right? East Asia is also remaining. Southeast Asia is also remaining. So this is your Southwest Asia. I hope you must understood this. Now, as we have covered this, let us move to these particular countries. Central Asia. Also from international angle, you will cover Gulf Council over here, Gulf Cooperation Council. You will cover over OPEC countries over here. You will find some other organization over here which you will cover in international relations, guys. Why I'm telling you? Because Gulf Cooperation Council का group आपको इन्हीं countries में दिखेगा, ये जो 7 countries है, right? कौन कौन सी countries है, कौन सी नहीं है, you have to find it in international relations. अगर side by side चला सकते हो this subject, you can go ahead, right? This is as this strategy you will make. Now let us move. Try to pause the video and try to mark it once, and we will move to the Central Asia one, guys. So this particular area is covered now. Can you visualize this area, guys? This is your Georgia and Azerbaijan, in between Armenia. Over here, this particular Turkey, and over here Iran. Then over here you have seen Syria and Iraq, basically a bit broad, right? Over here Lebanon. Lebanon is also touching this Israel. Okay. Then over here you have seen Jordan, which is not touching Israel, but it is touching Syria and all. Then you have seen in the sidewards Kuwait. Over here Saudi Arabia, major one. Then this is Qatar, island country Bahrain, UAE, Oman, Yemen. Over here you have seen Iran, this broad country. Understanding? Caspian ke downward there was Iran. Black Sea ke downward there was Turkey. Sidewards ब्लैक सी के ईस्टवर्ड्स कौन सा था कंट्री था? टर्की, सॉरी जॉर्जिया. कैस्पियन सी के वेस्टवर्ड्स कौन सी कंट्री थी? अजरबैजान. ओवर हियर दिस इज रशिया. नाउ आई एम एंटरिंग टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट, गाइस. बेसिकली अबव ईरान एंड साइडवर्ड्स ऑफ ईस्टवर्ड्स ऑफ कैस्पियन सी, आई एम एंटरिंग इनटू दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया. आर यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंडिंग? See this particular map over here. We are entering to this particular. This is Caspian Sea. Now I'll tell you how the geography of here covered by these 5 countries. But over here you will see 5 countries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be zooming it out. Don't worry, guys. So just see over here. Na? Here it is the broad map, guys. अब remember कैसे करना है? पहले Caspian Sea को you have recognized Caspian Sea. Great. As it is geography, it is not important that where it is taking curve or not. No, simple Caspian Sea over here. Azerbaijan, Iran, you are familiar with. Russia, you are familiar with. Now, from the top only, you will see that, okay, this vast country over here, that is Kazakhstan. Vast country, guys. Kazakhstan is covering as the crown of all other countries. So out of these 5 countries of Central Asia, which I am telling, Kazakhstan is the crown of it. ताज आप समझ लो कि इसको पहनाना है आपको. बाकी सारी कंट्रीज इसके नीचे आएंगी. ताज कैसे पहनाना है? कैस्पियन सी का इन बिटवीन से, यहां से. अंडरस्टैंडिंग? साइडवर्ड आल्सो इट विल बी कवरिंग यू. सो दिस लाइक दिस यू शुड नो दैट ओके, एटलीस्ट आई हैव कजाकिस्तान अबाउट. कजाकिस्तान कैपिटल अस्ताना. देन यू हैव वन मोर कंट्री, यू अंडरस्टैंड गाइज, दैट कैस्पियन सी फ्रॉम ईस्टवर्ड्स इज टचिंग विद कजाकिस्तान, Turkmenistan. I'm really sorry for the pronunciation. Turkmenistan. And this is Central Asian countries we are talking. So Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan is the only 2 countries out of 5 countries टचिंग कैस्पियन सी, बिकॉज ये कंट्री तो आपने वेस्ट में देखी। अब चाइना के साथ कौन सी कंट्री अटैच्ड है आप यहां पर देखोगे, ठीक है। सो उज्बेकिस्तान इज वन कंट्री विच यू विल सी दैट इट इज प्रेजेंट इन द मिडल ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर कंट्रीज गाइस, like this. So above this Kazakhstan and below this you will see Turkmenistan. In between Uzbekistan is sandwiched, right? Over here 3 countries are done, 2 countries are left guys. So over here in the westward side you will eastward side you will see Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan guys. So Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Kazakhstan. So Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. Over here Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, in between Uzbekistan. Why I am telling you, they will give you in the option Caspian Sea is touching with Uzbekistan. No guys, right? Understand the map carefully. Also you see Turkmenistan and Tajikistan is not touching each other. There is a gap, right? Just wait. Over here can you see Turkmenistan and Tajikistan, there is a gap. That gap is basically because of Uzbekistan which is present. So Uzbekistan is touching with all the 4 countries over here. Uzbekistan is touching with Kazakh, with Kyrgyz, with Tajikistan, with Turkmenistan, also with Afghanistan from here. Because how you will remember that there is a gap? You will remember that 2 countries were not meeting each other. That was basically Turkmenistan and Tajikistan. Understanding? So over here you will say that because of this Uzbekistan region, and that is basically connecting with Afghanistan. Also you will not see Kazakhstan is connecting with Tajikistan guys. So Kazakhstan is not connecting with Tajikistan. Rest Kazakhstan is connecting with every country, other 4 countries. So 5 countries you have to remember, right? You can remember it by this whole crown like feature. Then there will be 4 countries. 4 countries how? 1 country over here, 2 countries over here, and 2 countries will be like here over, like this. Just remember that like this, right? 4 countries you have to make now. Now exactly you know that these 2 countries are not touching each other. So you will make it. Let us draw in the practice map guys. Capitals are also very important from here. Kazakhstan, Astana, but Astana was the old capital. Now new capital is Nur Sultan. Check the spelling of Nur Sultan, new capital guys. And this particular Nur Sultan is also going to be the conference for some particular area. It is going to be the important center guys, right? So in the news you have heard that Nur Sultan was officially going to be the host for 12th conferential meeting of WTO guys. WTO की जो meetings आपने economy में पढ़ा होगा ना, which you have studied in economy about WTO conferential meetings. 12th conferential meetings was first originally was used to be held, or maybe that it was decided that Nur Sultan में होगा, but it was held in Geneva later on. Geneva you have understood it is in Switzerland. So this is how you have to connect with the news. ये मेरी responsibility नहीं है that you have to connect it with the news, because these small things you have to remember. Okay, when you will read now, it will automatically come. I'll be telling you in the next part which have been frequently in news because of one way or the other. How I have remembered, like how I knew this particular fact, because I was also reading the newspaper and I saw this particular news, Nur Sultan and Geneva things, right? So this you have to understand. Kazakhstan, Uzbek, Turkmenistan, this side Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Over here Bishkek. See, the most confusing capitals is of these 5 countries, and these 5 countries are highlighted also. So you have to understand that Kyrgyzstan capital is Bishkek, whereas Uzbekistan capital is Tashkent. And Tashkent files आपने movie भी देखी है related to Lal Bahadur Shastri, the murder mystery of Lal Bahadur Shastri. Tashkent files Uzbekistan से remember करना guys उसको. Uzbek and Turk is from this side. Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan is in this side guys, right? Remember the way you want, but you understand that okay, these 2 countries are over here. Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. Dushanbe, Ashgabat is Turkmenistan. Uzbekistan is Tashkent, right? Nur Sultan you will be remembering guys, very easy. Try to fill it in the blank map guys. See this particular area guys. This is whole Kazakhstan. So over here, this is a bit zoomed map I guess, right? This is whole Kazakhstan over here. From here China will start now. Downwards you will see Uzbek, then Turkmenistan. You know that Uzbek is not touching Caspian Sea. एक point आपने ये ध्यान में रखना है. Turkmenistan is not touching one country over here, that is Tajikistan. So T and T are not meeting each other. T is also not with Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan से चलो आपको याद ही रहेगा, ये तो इस साइड है इसलिए नहीं मीट कर रहा, बट T and T का ध्यान में रखना, these are not meeting इससे. Whereas Uzbekistan is basically touching this Afghanistan, guys. Also, I have forgotten to tell you again, make your landlocked list, guys. Landlocked countries of West Asia में कोई landlocked country देखी थी? Sorry, South West Asia. Have you seen any landlocked country in South Asia? This Jordan is landlocked or not? No. Israel? No. Lebanon? No. Syria? No. Iraq? No. Over here, can you see this particular area? No. Right? Turkey? No. This Armenia, have you seen? Armenia is landlocked. So add to this West Asia, Southwest Asia, landlocked countries. Over here, Armenia, you will see. This particular Azerbaijan? No. Tbilisi? No. Then over here, Saudi Arabia? No. Qatar? No. Kuwait? No. Bahrain? No. UAE? No. Oman? Yemen? कोई भी नहीं है. So over here you have found this particular area. Only Southwest Asia, Armenia is landlocked, guys. And don't forget this Cyprus, but this is not landlocked. But don't forget this island. Cyprus, Galapagos, Canary, that Cape de Verde, all these islands you should remember, guys. Faroe Island, remember Faroe Island, part of Nordic countries. So see over here, which of the Central Asian country is landlocked? Can you see this particular Uzbekistan? Is this landlocked or not? Landlocked. Okay guys, let me tell you one important thing over here, which I also got, like it would have been missed, but it has not now, right? Let me ask you, first of all, this particular over here, you have seen Black Sea. I have told you that it is a sea because it has a connection with this particular Mediterranean Sea, guys, right? Because it has the connection with ocean over here. But I told you that Caspian Sea is not the actual sea, right? So I told you that it is basically a lake. And landlocked country, what do you mean by landlocked country? Few people must have realized this also, but those who have not, I am telling you, landlocked countries मतलब क्या होता है? That not any part of that particular country is not touching ocean, guys. Ocean. I am not saying a lake, right? Because a lot of lakes you are seeing within itself the country also. So lakes is not the part, not in the definition of landlocked countries. So if any country is touching a lake, it will not be considered as that this country is not landlocked, right? Because lake is not ocean. Understand? In physical geography, you must be understanding about this also. But landlocked countries are only those countries which do not have access to ocean or seas, guys. Not to lake. Lake se agar access hai, then also it can be considered landlocked. So over here now you will understand. So this particular country over here, which you have seen, Azerbaijan, which I have also by mistakenly told you that it is not landlocked. But now can you say Azerbaijan is also landlocked? Though it has a access to lake, but lake is not considered to be in the definition of landlocked country. So you will say that, okay, Armenia is also landlocked. This Azerbaijan is also landlocked. Turkey is having the Black Sea connection. Over here, not rest are not with particular this landlocked countries. Now Caspian Sea is not regarded any ocean, not regarded any sea. I have told you that sea, initially when someone was traveling over here, they might have considered it as a sea. But Caspian Sea is bounded by the whole land only, right? It is covered from all the side by land only. So it is not a sea. It is a lake. So now you tell me, guys, that is this Kazakhstan is also landlocked? Yes. Now you tell me that this particular Turkmenistan is also landlocked? Yes. This particular Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan is landlocked? Yes. And what about this Uzbekistan? I have told you, in the whole that particular world, you will see one particular country which is Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, can you remember? And one more I have told you, Liechtenstein, that particular country was located between Switzerland and Austria, if you are remembering. Now you take one more doubly landlocked country, double landlocked. Why I am saying double landlocked? I have explained you the country which is locked by the landlocked countries itself. So Uzbekistan is the next country you are seeing over here, guys. Landlocked countries are many, but doubly landlocked countries are Uzbekistan and that particular Liechtenstein over here, because you can see Kazakhstan landlocked. Over here, Tajikistan landlocked. Sorry, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan landlocked. And over here, you will see Kyrgyzstan landlocked. So it is surrounded by the countries. And over here, Afghanistan. Afghanistan, I'll be telling you, this is also landlocked. ठीक है, Afghanistan का आप mouth नहीं देखोगे कहीं. Understanding? So how many countries this particular Uzbekistan is surrounded by doubly landlocked countries? ये आपको देखना है यहाँ पर. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas Liechtenstein was surrounded by only 2 countries. Austria is this side and Switzerland this side. I hope this you might be understanding, guys. Write down the capital ones. Write down the list of landlocked countries. And it's very good that you understood this concept of Caspian Sea, because from my mind also it was skipping, guys, right? So Caspian Sea is not a sea. The moment I saw Caspian Sea and I remembered, okay, this is not a sea, because we get confused by sea. So आपको ध्यान में रखना है यार, ये sea बोलते हैं इसको, but it is lake actually. And lake is not considered in the definition of landlocked countries. Are you understanding, guys? Because over here you are seeing these lakes also, right? A lot of lakes we have seen in Africa, North America, South America, and in Europe. Understood, guys? Practice at once now by pausing the video. Now see this area. Basically, we have covered this particular area. These are landlocked area. Don't consider Caspian Sea as something. Landlocked areas. This area we have covered. Now this is the part of our beautiful India is the part of South Asia, where Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, neighboring country like Bangladesh will be covered over here. We will be seeing it in the last, because this we are familiar with, right? All the countries will be seen over here. My major, this is your Russia basically. My major concern is now this Southeast Asia, guys. एक बार इसको समझ लिया हमने तो हमारा मेजर कंसर्न खत्म हो जाएगा, बिकॉज ये सबको पता है जापान चाइना की बाउंड्रीज वगैरह देख लेंगे. आई विल बी टेलिंग यू एग्जैक्टली वेयर चाइना इज टचिंग बाउंड्री विद वेयर जापान इज, वेयर रशिया इज, ओवर हियर वेयर मंगोलिया इज. दीज आर स्मॉलर कंट्रीज. मेजर चंक वेस्ट साउथ वेस्ट एशिया, सेंट्रल एशिया इज ओवर. नाउ साउथ ईस्ट एशिया लेट अस फोकस अपॉन, गाइस. और बिफोर लाइक गोइंग टू साउथ ईस्ट एशिया आई एम थिंकिंग दैट साउथ एशिया से होते हुए चलते हैं, ठीक है. इनको एक बार 3 कंट्रीज को देख लेते हैं, 3-4 कंट्रीज को, देन वी विल मूव टू साउथ ईस्ट एशिया, राइट. See this particular map, guys. Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, and this consider this as our part only, right, guys? Over here you will consider this as our part only. See, this is the map which I found, so I took this, but these are all our parts. मछली की आंख पे focus करो, right? Over here I want to tell you this Iran we have already studied. In some map you will see it under Southwest Asia. Some map it will be under this particular South Asia. Now UPSC will never ask question like this, that Iran is considered in South Asia or Southwest Asia. Understanding, guys? तो आप इन सब चीजों में फोकस मत करना कि आपने 15-20 मिनट यही ढूंढने में लगा दिए. ढूंढो 1-2 लाइन, अगर इफ यू कैन फाइंड इट फाइन, बट ईरान इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी द पार्ट ऑफ वेस्ट एशिया, साउथ वेस्ट एशिया. ओवर हियर नाउ यू विल सी अफगानिस्तान, a landlocked country basically touching this Turkmenistan, country touching this Uzbekistan, country touching this Turkmenistan, and over here you will find this Pakistan, it is touching, guys. Over here when you will see this is Pak occupied area, this is our part only, and this over here you will see this LAC part also. You will see that this Afghanistan also we are touching from here. So Afghanistan is basically touching the POK area. Understanding? Our area is basically it is our area only, but it is touching the top area of this particular portion. Understanding? That's why in this particular map you cannot see it. But Indian geography, when we understand it in greater detail, Indian geography, हम सारा पढ़ते हैं Indian geography के बारे में, कौन सा mountain कहाँ पर है, boundaries sharing the countries, right? The smallest boundary sharing आपने यहाँ पर देखने को मिलेगा. Afghanistan, you know the capital Kabul. Pakistan, Islamabad, right? Our beautiful India is over here, part of Akhand Bharat. Nepal, you are seeing over here. Bhutan, Bangladesh. This you understand in Indian geography in greater detail, guys, in the topic neighboring countries. Right? Neighboring countries में हम इसको पढ़ते हैं, ये तो टिप्स पे ले लेते हैं हम पूरी सारी चीजें कि कौन क्या है. यहाँ पर श्रीलंका आप देखते हो. What I want you to know that ये Myanmar don't include under this. Myanmar and Iran को include मत करो. ठीक है, ये मैप मेरे को सही लगा, which is very good, like zoom in मैप था तो मैंने आपको ये बताया. ठीक है, over here you will find like this. This Myanmar is basically we'll read in Southeast Asia. So this is your Asia. This अब ये Lebanon, Turkey सब समझ में आ गया. Then we have covered this particular Central Asia. This Afghanistan, Pakistan, over here you will understand it. India, Nepal, ये हम neighboring countries में देखते हैं. Now we are coming basically, this is southeast towards Southeast Asia. This whole we are going to see actually. This portion, this chaos over here which you are seeing. ये आपको समझने वाले हो guys इसमें. See this particular part guys. Myanmar, India का eastern most border पे कौन सा country है? Myanmar over here. You will move towards this and we are just seeing this country over here guys. This particular part we are seeing. ठीक है, ये थोड़ा सा रफ है, थोड़ा सा it is a pixels इसके थोड़ा डाउन है, but let me show you another map. This can you see? Myanmar. Over here you will find Indian. इंडिया के कौन कौन सी स्टेट्स है? यू विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग अरुणाचल प्रदेश, नागालैंड एंड ऑल, राइट. इंडियन ज्योग्राफी अगर आपका स्ट्रॉन्ग है तो यू विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग द स्टेट्स ओवर हियर. यहाँ पर आपका बांग्लादेश से भी टच मिलता है थोड़ा बहुत, बट माई फोकस इज टू अंडरस्टैंड दीज कंट्रीज. हाउ मेनी कंट्रीज आर देयर? 1 2 3 4 5 एंड वन मोर कंट्री इज देयर गाइज. ये कंप्लीट नहीं है ये पेनिनसुला. दिस मैप वेयर आई हैव फाउंड दिस मैप, ये कंप्लीट नहीं था. इसको यहाँ पर आप मलेशिया भी देखोगे. लेट मी शो यू. ये देख रहे हो यहाँ पर, तो ये यहाँ तक इन्होंने बनाया है दैट पर्टिकुलर मैप, बट इंक्लूड दिस पर्टिकुलर मलेशिया आल्सो ओवर हियर गाइस. सो माय फोकस एरिया इज दिस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल check this out guys. Over here above China you will see. Now you have to understand that okay, with India it is touching border, only Myanmar is touching border. With China 3 countries are coming into picture. First majorly is Myanmar, over here Laos, and then over here Vietnam is coming into picture guys. Vietnam, understanding this, China is touching border with Myanmar, Laos and Vietnam. Laos to a small portion of Laos. So that means I have basically Myanmar, then I'll go from upward side, you will see Laos, and in the middle one a major country that is Thailand is present over here guys. And it is going like this also. So you have to understand, this side is your Vietnam and this particular area is your Cambodia guys. So Cambodia and Laos are touching each other with Vietnam. So what you are understanding is Myanmar and Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand are having touch with the seas. The only country which is landlocked over here is Laos. Let me show you over here. Over here you will find Malaysia also. So what is this you are seeing over here? This is a peninsula like feature na. So this peninsula feature like feature over here, this type of peninsula is known as not Sinai, not Yucatan. It is known as Malay Peninsula guys. And you know from ancient history or from medieval history, imperial Cholas guys, imperial Cholas, why they were imperial? Because they occupied not only Maldives, Sri Lanka, but this Malay Peninsula also they occupied. They have the control of this particular area. So this is your Malay Peninsula, covering basically Thailand portion, somewhat Myanmar portion also. So can you see this Myanmar भी नीचे तक आ रहा है, दिस थाईलैंड भी नीचे तक आ रहा है. ये आपको ज्योग्राफी समझनी पड़ेगी और थोड़ा बहुत आपको अंडरस्टैंड करना पड़ेगा, एग्जैक्टली नहीं, ठीक है. ओवर हेयर दिस मलय पेनिनसुला इज देयर एंड मलेशिया यू विल नॉट फाइंड ओवर हेयर ओनली. मलेशिया यही नहीं मिलेगा आपको, मलेशिया आपको यहाँ पर भी मिलेगा. दिस यहाँ पर मलेशिया देखा, अभी मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. नोट करिए. फर्स्ट सी दिस एरिया, म्यांमार एंड वियतनाम आर द, दिस इज द ईस्टर्न वेस्टर्न मोस्ट, दिस इज द ईस्टर्न मोस्ट. लाइकवाइज ताजिकिस्तान एंड तुर्कमेनिस्तान, उसके ऊपर किर्गिस्तान था, समझ रहे हो. इसके ऊपर उज्बेकिस्तान था, लेकिन उज्बेकिस्तान का तो बॉर्डर हर किसी से टच हो रहा था. अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस. इसलिए म्यांमार एंड वियतनाम आर नॉट टचिंग ईच अदर. You must be understanding. Thailand is in between them, which is touching. Thailand is also not touching Vietnam. So from Vietnam, Laos will be touching and Cambodia. Downward you will be seeing Cambodia guys. One more thing which I wanted to show you is this particular. This is your Bay of Bengal basically. Bay of Bengal. Can you see over here guys? Bay of Bengal. And over here you will see this particular area is Gulf of Thailand. This area. ये थाईलैंड के नीचे आप ये देख रहे हो ना, तो इसलिए गल्फ ऑफ थाईलैंड. कंबोडिया का भी इसमें टच है, वियतनाम का तो पूरा टच है, यहाँ से यहाँ तक पूरा आप देख रहे हो. वियतनाम इज वेरी फेमस फॉर वियतनाम वॉर गाइस, डिफीटिंग यूएस आर्मी सफर्ड डिफीट. ओवर हियर यू आर सीइंग बे ऑफ बंगाल. सो दिस मलेशिया पेनिनसुला और मलय पेनिनसुला यू आर सीइंग लाइक दैट. सी दिस कंट्री मलेशिया गाइस, लेट मी शो यू. सी इन दिस पार्ट Malay Peninsula you have seen, this is Malaysia, right. Over here one country is this Malaysia. Now Malaysia is present in two sides, guys. This is West Malaysia. Malaysia's control is over here also. See the boundary, guys. This is very important. So Malaysia is over here also, guys. This is your East Malaysia, sorry, and this is your West Malaysia. Are you understanding? This is your Malaysia, this is your Malaysia. So the capital which you are seeing is in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur capital you are seeing in West Malaysia, guys, right? Understanding? Over here, this is your East Malaysia, which is touching this particular part. I will be telling you what is this Borneo. Don't worry. This is your Malaysia, you know. ठीक है. अभी यहाँ पर एक और कंट्री आपको दिखेगी, and this country is Singapore, guys. Can you see? Now this is a different country. Now Kuala Lumpur, that means Malaysia and Singapore, this area is being separated by a strait, and that strait is Strait of Johor. जोहर स्टेट आपको अपने फिजिकल मैप एटलस में मिलेगा, वो देखना. और यहाँ से देन यू विल सी दिस होल कंट्री एज इंडोनेशिया. इंडोनेशिया में आपको बताता हूँ. पहले मलेशिया हो गया. दिस मलेशिया इज डन. एक बार प्रैक्टिस मैप में वी विल डू दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया द आफ्टर गोइंग टुवर्ड्स इंडियाज ईस्टवर्ड्स, राइट? You try to understand this. Myanmar, you know that, okay, Myanmar is present at one side Vietnam. ठीक है. Myanmar, then you know that Thailand will come, and that is touching Thailand in this particular area also. See this particular part, right? Thailand. Over here you will find Laos, the only landlocked country over here, Laos, and this is your Vietnam, and this is remaining Cambodia. But not, this is not yet over. Over here you will find Malaysia. When you will see Malaysia is present in this particular region also. This is a separate country over here. Small country is another country which I'll be telling you. This is also part of different country. And over here Singapore, guys. इसके बाद जाके एक बार एशियान, you try to understand this Asian group under IR. आपको बहुत अच्छे से चीजें समझ में आएगी. और आपको then you will remember those countries also. ठीक है? So over here you have understood Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam. This is your part of Malaysia also. One small country which I am telling you is this. This is known as Brunei. Can you see over here this Brunei? Capital is Bandar Seri Begawan. Bandar Seri Begawan, capital of Brunei. A small country over here you can see, guys. Now see this Indonesia, guys. Indonesia. See this particular country you are seeing. This is also known as Malay Archipelago. Archipelago is the group of islands in a particular country. Archipelago. So the largest archipelago is of Indonesia, guys. Indonesia mein you will see a lot of small island like Flores, Sumbawa, this particular Bali island तो आपने सुना होगा, लेकिन इनमें से कुछ important है which I want you to focus upon. So these islands are the part of country Indonesia. Who is ruling politically over here? Indonesia. So these are not separate islands country like Cyprus. Cyprus is a separate independent island country. So over here you are seeing Borneo. Yes, Borneo is under Indonesia. Over here you can see सबसे पहला जो सुमात्रा आप देख रहे हो, right? Sumatra island is, the name is Sumatra. बाद में don't see anything else right now. Just focus where I'm telling you. Sumatra. This island is Java. कौन सी स्टेट से सेपरेट है वो नेक्स्ट में. स्मॉल स्टेट्स अभी मैं बता रहा हूँ. स्टेट ऑफ जोहर, स्टेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज. ओवर हियर स्टेट ऑफ मलक्का भी ध्यान में रखना दैट इट इज सेपरेटिंग मलेशिया एंड इंडोनेशिया बाय स्ट्रेट ऑफ मलक्का. एंड बेसिकली विच आइलैंड ऑफ इंडोनेशिया? सुमात्रा. देन जावा. देन ओवर हियर बाली यू विल फाइंड. देन वन मोर सुम्बावा. एक ये चार यहां से याद रखो आप लाइन से. फ्लोरेस भी इफ यू वांट टू रिमेंबर इट. फ्लोरेस. देन ओवर हियर बोर्नियो एंड सुलावेसी. ये आपको याद रखना है. ये स्टेट भूल जाओ, मैं आपको नेक्स्ट क्लास में याद करवाऊंगा. दिस मच यू रिमेंबर दैट ओके दीज आर द आइलैंड्स. स्मॉल बहुत सारे आइलैंड्स यू विल बी सीइंग ओवर हियर, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई इट इज बीइंग सेड लार्जेस्ट आर्किपेलागो, गाइस. So over here you have seen that this is the whole Indonesia, guys. See this also. I am going Sulawesi से हम ईस्टवर्ड जा रहे हैं. ये बाली सुम्बावा तक पहुंच गए थे, फ्लोरिस तक पहुंच गए थे. This Timor is also the part of Indonesia. Now here is a trick. देखो तिमोर आइलैंड दिख रहा है आपको. तिमोर आइलैंड इज डिवाइडेड बिटवीन ईस्ट तिमोर एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर कुपांग एरिया. तिमोर वाला वेस्ट पार्ट जो आप देख रहे हो. नाउ दिस ईस्ट तिमोर इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ इंडोनेशिया बिकॉज इट्स कैपिटल इज दिल्ली. ओवर हियर यू कैन फाइंड. तो ये वाला पार्ट is the part of Indonesia. ये सारा इंडोनेशिया का पार्ट है, guys, over here, right? One more fact. Over here you will find a group like this. island country like this over here, like this, right? तो इसका half part जो ये वाला part है, ये इसको this is under Indonesia, right? Over here you are seeing this New Guinea area which you are seeing. New Guinea is the name. एक हमने गिनी बिस्साओ देखा था, एक हमने गिनी सिंपल गिनी देखा था, एक हमने देखा था इक्वेटोरियल गिनी, एक हमने देखा था गल्फ ऑफ गिनी, राइट? ये सब याद आ रहा है, ये अफ्रीका, वेस्ट अफ्रीका. लेकिन न्यू गिनी अगर वर्ड आ जाए तो दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ इंडोनेशिया गाइस. So this is basically New Guinea, and the rightward side you will see Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is a separate country, right? Over here Papua New Guinea is written. So understand this is a part of Indonesia over here. What I have told you to remember, this Borneo, over here Sumatra, Java, Bali, Sumbawa, Flores. This not East Timor को हटा दो, यहाँ पर आपको तिमोर देखना है. This is the part Sulawesi and this particular New Guinea area, guys, right? I hope you will remember this much. You try to remember, then we will enter and we will be understanding all these seas, straits वगैरह. Don't worry about it. Try to fill the gaps over here, guys. This is New Guinea, this is Papua New Guinea, not included in your Indonesia. This is your part of Indonesia. This is Timor, this is your Flores, this is your Bali, this is your Java, this is your Sumatra and Borneo. What is this then? Sir, this is Brunei. What is this then? My East Malaysia. What is this then? This is Malaysia, part of Malaysia only. This Singapore. Okay, this one Thailand. This one Myanmar. This one over here, long countries, snake-like feature, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and over here you will find this Thailand, guys. Gulf of Thailand, Bay of Bengal. You will be seeing, okay, the name I'll be telling you later on. या अभी देख लो ब्रॉड वाला बता रहा हूँ मैं आपको, साउथ चाइना सी, the disputed, most disputed region where China is exerting its influence in international relations. You have understood this, right? And this is your East Sea, East China Sea basically. यहाँ पर आप देखते हो, this is your country. अब ये country कौन सी है फिर? ये जो island group आपको मिल रहा है, ये कौन सी group का मिल रहा है? ये वाला country का. This we are going to see now. ये तो हमको समझ में आ गया, ये वाला आइलैंड, ये वाला आइलैंड, ये वाला आइलैंड, वी हैव रिकॉग्नाइज देम. दिस इज सुलावेसी, पार्ट ऑफ इंडोनेशिया. ये समझ में आ गया हमको, ये केओस यहाँ पर समझ में आ गया. अब इन्हीं के ऊपर मेरे को रिवर्स वगैरह भी पढ़नी है, मेकोंग वगैरह. रिमेंबर पार्ट 3, राइट? डोंट वरी. सो प्रैक्टिस दिस वंस. सी दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया, गाइस, फिलीपींस. कैपिटल इज मनीला. ओके, वंस यू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द कैपिटल्स ऑफ अदर कंट्रीज ऑल्सो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल म्यांमार, न्याप्यूतो. थाईलैंड, बैंकॉक, सबको याद होगा बैंकॉक, ठीक है, वन ऑफ द हॉलिडे डेस्टिनेशन. हनोई इज फॉर वियतनाम. लाओस, वियनशियन इज द हनोई, लाओस कैपिटल. कंबोडिया, नॉम नॉम. गाइस ओवर हियर लेट मी शो यू दिस. नॉम पेन बोलते हैं, नॉम पेन. रिमेंबर द वे यू वांट, बट हाउ यू विल रिमेंबर इट? फर्स्ट राइट डाउन द कंट्रीज, मैप इट आउट, देन in a rough page try to write down at least 4-5 times if you are not able to recognize it. ऊपर नीचे करके करो, ठीक है. मलेशिया का आपको पता है क्वालालंपुर. इंडोनेशिया की कैपिटल कौन सी है? जकार्ता, गाइस, जकार्ता. दिस यूज्ड टू बी द अर्लियर कैपिटल. नाउ द कैपिटल इज बीइंग शिफ्टेड टू बोर्नियो. सो बोर्नियो इज द न्यू कैपिटल, गाइस. बंदर सिरी बेगवान इज द कैपिटल ऑफ ब्रूनी, राइट गाइस? And now we are seeing this particular Philippines. Philippines capital is Manila. This is also containing a lot of island. One island is Luzon. Luzon island is of Philippines, guys. Mindoro island, no need to remember. Palwan island, Mindanao island, you try to remember. Mindanao. ये आप ध्यान में रखो, Mindanao and Luzon. 2 islands from Philippines. I would tell you कि at least ये याद होना चाहिए. उसके ऊपर 1-2 आप याद रखना चाहते हो रखो. But this Manila is in Luzon only. And Manila is the headquarters of one, basically, check it out, Asian Development Bank headquarters is Manila. Check it out, I'm saying right or wrong. Just check it out. Because in international relation, you will understand Asian Development Bank. There you will understand the headquarters. So Manila is very important from that perspective. This is your South China Sea, guys. Okay, over here you will see South China Sea. Now these parcel islands and Spratly islands are the disputed islands, guys. Over here you will see that Spratly islands are claiming, these are basically the islands of Philippines. Philippines is claiming them, that these are our island, but China is conquering these islands, guys. Disputed. Parcel island, Vietnam is claiming them and China is claiming, so these are disputed. Parcel island and Spratly islands, remember. which is above parcel near Vietnam and China. Over here Spratly is downwards, southernwards. This is your Philippines. So this area is completed, guys. Right over here you have completed these areas. Map it out once. ठीक है, इनकी capitals एक बार देखो आप. And then we will understand in the next class about the different states, seas, different cities which are important, right? Right now just see the China, Japan and Russia, guys. See this particular map. We have covered these particular maps. Over here we have covered all this particular part, right? This Philippines is covered. Now we are going to see this area of basically North and East Asia. See this area, guys. Now China. China तक पहुंचने के लिए कैसे आओगे आप? रशिया देखो आप, यहाँ पर कजाकिस्तान हमने छोड़ा था, किर्गिस्तान, ताजिकिस्तान. Over here you will find Afghanistan, Pakistan. Over here India, you have seen this is India, right? Over here then this is covered basically by Nepal, then Bhutan. Over here Burma, that is Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, not with Thailand, not with Cambodia. Over here you will find like this, guys, China, aggressive one, like this you will find China. Understanding? चाइना के ऊपर ही यू विल फाइंड मंगोलिया. अब एक चीज नोटिस करनी है आपने, यू हैव टू नोटिस वन थिंग, इज कजाकिस्तान एंड मंगोलिया शेयरिंग बॉर्डर? नो गाइस, देयर इज अ गैप, राइट? सो ओवर हियर रशिया एंड चाइना इज शेयरिंग बॉर्डर लाइक दिस फ्रॉम हियर एंड फ्रॉम हियर आल्सो. सो डिस्प्यूटेड बॉर्डर्स हैं ये भी, ठीक है? अंडरस्टैंडिंग गाइस? सो ओवर हियर मंगोलिया यू विल फाइंड एंड द कैपिटल इज उलन बातूर. दिस चाइना यू विल फाइंड ओवर हियर. कौन कौन सा रीजन क्या क्या है, we will be seeing it in the next class. बस चाइना you see. Then this particular Korean peninsula you are seeing over here, it is basically divided between two countries, the rogue state North Korea and South Korea, the advanced state South Korea. And over here near to it you will see Sea of Japan, and is basically these islands are of Japan, guys, and these Japan island are, let me show you. और बिफोर ये ताइवान भी चाइना का पार्ट है, दो इंडिपेंडेंटली और अलग तरीके से रूल करते हैं. इन इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन यू मस्ट हैव अंडरस्टूड हाउ दीज टेरिटरीज आर बीइंग रूल्ड. बेसिकली ताइवान, Hong Kong, special administrative regions are being called, special administrative regions, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and a lot of administrative failures you have seen time to time in the news also, that people are protesting from here, right? Hong Kong is over here, Singapore is different, Hong Kong is different, guys. This is South Korea, capital Seoul, North Korea, capital Pyongyang. Capital, if I'm missing of any country, you have to do it, right? Japan, let me focus. This is your Japan, guys. I have opened this up. 4 island group you will see: Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, Kyushu. How you can remember Ho Ho Shikyu? Say 2-3 times Ho Ho Shikyu. Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. The Tokyo capital of Japan you will find in this particular Honshu island, guys. Honshu. This is the largest island group, right? Over here then you will see Ryukyu Island, small Ryukyu Island, right? So this Ho Ho Shikyu, then Ryukyu Island. What are all important places we will be seeing in the next one. Right now just have that, okay, Sea of Japan over here, and this is my Japan area, guys. Mongolia, I have told you that from here Russia will come, not touching this Kazakhstan. China will come, this China above Russia. This is the Russia, guys. And the Ural mountains, I have told you that this is your European Russia, European plain you are seeing over here. Moscow, Rostov, Volgograd, Kazan, ये सारा यहाँ पर आपको दिखेगा. 2 rivers I was saying, Volga river, this is Volga, and Don river also comes from here and basically goes to Black Sea, guys. And Sochi port, Sochi, I've told you to remember Sochi is not in China. Then Kazakhstan is covering the Caspian Sea border. Over here China will come, then this Mongolia will come from here, guys. Understanding? This is your sea of, okay, tomorrow I'll be telling you about the seas, don't worry. But Russia में आपको ये वाला peninsula नहीं भूलना. This Kamchatka peninsula I was telling you is of Russia. Kamchatka peninsula, guys, very important. Kamchatka peninsula. And ये जो island है, Sakhalin island, it is not of Japan but of Russia only. Sakhalin island, guys. Understanding? Then you will see that Japan is starting. This Kuril and Sakhalin island are of Russia. This Ho Ho Shikyu are of Japan. The Java, Sumatra, Bali, Sulawesi, Borneo are of Indonesia. See, I am doing like I'm saying it again and again for you only so that you can connect, because मेरा काम एक ये भी कर सकता था, मैंने यहाँ पर रशिया मार्क करा, different countries मार्क करी and over, right? I'm again repeating for you only guys. In the next class ये जो जितना यहाँ पर लिखा है ना, ये seas कौन सी है, strait कौन सी है, you will be remembering all guys, right? See this part once. Politically you have understood it. This is a Russian Federation. See, generally what happens, 10 minutes maybe this thing gets over by marking it out. Jordan, Kuwait, over here, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Turkey, Iraq, capital मैं आपको बता दूं, this thing can get over in 10 minutes also. But I'm not doing that guys, right? I'm trying to do justice from my end. थोड़ा सा अगर 5-10% मेरे ख्याल से I am just 95% I am covering, लेकिन आप कहीं भी कुछ भी, wherever you are seeing some new information, just add. Not any random information, but you think from the UPSC mindset that will they ask it. If you are delving very much inside a particular topic, then it is not of world geography, it is of international relations. And that too, you have to visualize or think from the Indian perspective that, okay, from the Indian angle, what all controversies anywhere in the world, how it can affect India, guys. I hope you are understanding. Right. So once we have understood this West Asia, Southwest Asia, Central Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia, and this North Asia, guys. Overall, this is your European Russia. I hope, and this is your whole Pacific Ocean, Kuril Island, the Sakhalin Island, Kamchatka Peninsula, South Korea, right? South Korea over here. This is basically Japan, right? So I hope you have understood this, guys. And in the next class, I'll be telling you about all the seas, important places, straits. In the third part, I'll be telling you about the mountainous features, mountain ranges, rivers, important lakes, important deserts, and then we will be closing this Asia. So Asia, you need more work, just practice it out. जितना भी हमने आज पढ़ा है, in the next class I'll meet you. Thank you so much guys. Thanks for your patience. Thank you so much.